Guys, so this morning I'm going to actually be working on a Matthews bow, and just kind of show y'all how I go through the steps and actually get this thing set up. I've got it set pretty well at every bow that I work on. I do the same thing, so let's get started. This was one of Matthews V3s right here, 27-inch axle to axle. A little bit short for my taste, but a lot of guys like this, and that's what they like to shoot. So we're going to go ahead and get this one knocked out real quick. And get this string right here taken off of it. Now I don't do anything with the string. I actually set it to the side because I want to be able to get their loop and their peep measurement off of the string, because we already know it's set up correct. And with this bow here, we're going with the threads, we're going with buckskin, so it actually matched the camo real good. Give it a little bit of a custom look too, instead of these black strings. Now with the Matthews, the way they have these set up, you actually have to take the cams out of the limbs because of their split yoke system. They're designed around them. So we'll have to get everything, get the cams taken out. This right here is. We can get these things taken completely out. Make sure I don't lose that top hat that goes with that screw. Push that axle right on through. Be sure not to lose these extra. Actually, they won't. They're top hats. I'm thinking of another boat. So I have to take these completely off to be able to do these strings and cables. A lot of times you have to take these and actually snap them back in because they're tight fit, which is what you want. You don't want them loose. Make sure these are separated correctly. So guys, whenever you do these, be sure that you turn your knot the correct way. And the way that they've got it is they've actually got the knot actually on the top, just like I got this one right here. Now from there, I'll actually take and I'll actually put twist into it to get everything to where it's good and tight, it ain't as loose. Now the fun part are always these right here, trying to get these put back in place and keep them in place where you're putting everything back together, because they won't come off. You'll have to excuse the air compressor. Pops right back in. Now let's go to the bottom cam. Same thing. Laced up, half below. We're rolling out
it's a country show. Friday night and the moon is high. Time to hit the town, let the good times fly. Raise your glass, let the music play. We're gonna dance until the break of day. Feel the rhythm, let your worries bust. We're here to kick up the dust. Kick up the dust, let it fly in the air. Spin those wheels, yeah, we're going somewhere. Raise your hands, let your worries go. We're living fast and we're loving the show. Kick up the dust.
Now with Matthews has actually got a pretty neat system. Right here under the holes, or right here in the bottom part of the cam on both sides, you have two holes. Once you actually put pressure back on the strings and cables, you can kind of get an idea of how close the timing will be just by looking at that. Just a little bit of tension on it. That one's dead center, that one's a little high. So it's going to be pretty darn close. So what I'm going to do right now, instead of adjusting everything and seeing how it's going to be, I'm actually going to go ahead and tie a center loop onto it and be sure everything is center, and then I'm going to actually put it on the draw board. I'm going to draw it back and we're going to see what it looks like now. So let's go ahead and get everything put up on the center and get a loop put on it, and let's see what it looks like. Now what I like to do once I get it here, I've actually got the square or level, and I'll actually hook it up. And it's pretty darn close as it is, so I'll actually just do some micro adjusting. And there it is. And I've got my bubbles completely level. Let me show you what that looks like. So as you can see, there's the bubble there. You come on top, there's the bubble there. So as you can see, everything is level as far as the bow itself. So what we'll do now, get everything put back up. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take an arrow, and I believe he's shooting a gold tilt. So I'm going to use one of my Pro Hunters. I'll actually put it on, lift this up, and get me some loop material cut. I like to turn my press out of the way while I'm working. That way I ain't touching anything, ain't bumping into it. What I'll do is go ahead and just get me a top loop tied on. Just, I don't want it real tight. Right until it's going to come up. Then I've got this level that I actually come out here and put on the arrow. And then I can adjust it from the loop, and there it is. That's perfect right there. Everything's still good there. I'll adjust just a little bit up, but it's still good. We're good there. So there's my starting point with my loop. I know right there is actually center. Got my arrow set just right. So I'll take all this off right now. And I'll take this and I'm going to pull it tight. Snug it down. Pull it in there good and tight. That way I know it's already there. Then I'll start on my lower part. What I like to do is get it somewhat started. Then I'm going to take my loop pliers, get them in there, get a little bit of it started, then I'm going to clip it, burn it, and then I'll finish tightening it up. Get good and flat. And what that does is it gets all the looseness out of it. I want it good and tight. I don't want it where it's sliding around. Now from there, since I know I've got my center loop, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop my press back down, put it on the draw board, and then we're going to see just how close we actually are to it. And with this new last chance draw board, man, it makes everything so much easier. Saves the wear and tear on my shoulders also. So from there I'm going to start drawing it back. Alright, so let's see how close we are. What I like about this electric press too is because I can actually micro it. So the top has got about a 1/4 inch before it touches, so the bottom is actually fast. So as you see, the bottom is already touching, and we come up here to the top, it likes about a 1/4 inch before it touches. So we're going to actually put it in the boat press, and we're going to actually do some adjusting now. Actually put a few twists in the bottom cam. Making sure everything is in place where it needs to be. That's the more important thing. I've had these things blow up on me. I've had them break in the press before. It's not a fun feeling, and it hurts when it hits you. Had it happen when I worked with Ben Pearson, Mac Pearson Archer. Alright, so let's see just how close we actually have it now. I'm going to actually use the press. Touching. Touching. So there we go. Now we got it perfectly timed. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take his old string. I'm going to go ahead and get the P put in, because Threads actually does a good job about actually going ahead and putting a center mark in it, splitting the strings perfectly. So let's go ahead and get some tension off. Get this P put in. this up. Alright, so what I'll do is I actually take a string lid up here and I center everything. So as you can see, his peep is way up there. So take a little bit of pressure off of it. Slide that peep way up. Let's check it now. Everything back. Right there. That's where it needs to be at. So I'm going to take it, I'm going to serve the peep in right there. Then we'll start adjusting it. And then I got to get his arrow rest served back in also. Let's go ahead and get this fixed first. I tie peeps in a little bit different than what a lot of people ties them, so never had an issue with them, never had one come loose. They always seem to stay good and tight. So until I have an issue, I'm going to continue doing it this way.
Got my boots laced up, half pulled up. We're rolling out, it's a country show. Friday night and the moon is high. Time to hit the town, let the good times fly.
He's still got some good monkey tails that's on here. So I'm going to actually take them off and use them on the new string. Go. Don't check everything. I replaced that screw that was in this one that was out. So that's good. All this is turned good. I got good clearance. Alright. More than likely, I'm going to have to replace this string on his arrow rest, because I don't know if it's going to be long enough, but we're going to find out. Looks good. Check the poundage. Not enough. That peep is just about perfect. 72 pounds. A little rotation on the loop. Serve this arrow rest in, and he is good to go. Got my boots laced up, half pulled up. We're rolling out.
it's a country show. Friday night and the moon is high. Time to hit the town, let the good times fly. Raise your glass, let the music play. We're gonna dance until the break of day.
Look at it again now. And when he comes, I'll have to bring one of his arrows and we'll actually shoot it with his arrow. There it is. 71.6 pounds and he's holding 11.8. So guys, that's basically how I go through and do everything with the equipment that I have. Last chance bow press, I can actually do Raven crossbows. I can do some of the longer axle bows. It's fully adjustable by pulling a pin. I can slide it in and out to the length I need. I've got the adjustability to put another piece here to do crossbows. I can do second, third axis with this. A lot of stuff I can do along with the vise that I have over there, and you've seen how I set everything up and how I level the bow by the string. Then I put the arrow on with level on it. That's how I get my loop and everything tied in. And with the last chance draw board, it just makes everything so much easier as far as timing the cams. Huge, huge difference. So come see us at Esau's Gun Shop. If I can help you, we'll definitely take care of you. That is for sure, guys. Hey, thank y'all, and y'all have a great week. See y'all, guys.